Phantoms 4, Steel Dogs 1, and with me I've got Nathan Pollard and Captain James Ferrara. James, that's a really productive weekend, isn't it? The 4 points, huge cup points for the Phantoms.
Yeah, we addressed it last weekend and said obviously the next few games are all cup games, and obviously our objective is to make the final four of that. And obviously we looked at the games we had, and obviously last Sunday was a terrific performance and a great win from us. And we looked at this weekend and thought, there's 2 wins that. Obviously I believe we can win every game, but realistically you can't. And there's 2 winnable games there if we battle and we work really hard. And objective met in that sense. And obviously we look forward to the games coming up. But obviously it gives us a good position, I guess, in terms of making the final four now in the cup, hopefully.
Nathan, another goal. What is that? What did you say? 3 and 4? What was it?
Yeah, 3 and 4. I guess I was in the right place at the right time tonight, but it's Gretz. I think he done really well keeping the puck in, and ID have been really good at jumping at loose pucks and rims, and I think Slava's sort of trying to get that point across to him, and yeah, it sort of bounced right to my stick, but it was good work from a D.
A quick start is always important, and these are the kind of games where a slow start can come and haunt you later on. I thought that first period was just what the crowd would have wanted, what Slava would have wanted. We were off at a real pace quick. Sisters had a great period. The rest of it was a bit of a grind, wasn't it?
Yeah, even the first period, if I'm honest with you, it wasn't great in terms of a lot of the things that we like to try and do performance-wise. But we got the goals early, and often that sets the tone for the rest of the game. Obviously, we had a hard battling win last night, and sometimes you have those games where pucks just don't bounce on your stick. And Sheffield, are a team that make it really tough to play against. They fought all the way till the end. It's kind of one of those games. I thought, we're going to end up winners here, but. It wasn't through lack of effort, just for whatever reason didn't come off tonight, and we made an objective at the end of the game to just make sure we get the 2 points, and we, as you say, grind it out to the end, and defensively we're strong, and I think we managed to do that.
I think obviously when Morgan scored the only goal of the second period, you just think if you concede a goal early in the third, then you've got it all to do. Question about the power play. So we're 4 up, and then there's no penalties in the first period at all. Does it feel on the ice that there's an imperative to score when you're 4-0 up? Usually the power play is so important, but of course we had several, and it perhaps wasn't as clinical as it has been in recent weeks, where there's been a need to really score. We've not been that 4 goals ahead.
Well, it's 2 points there. I think recently our power play has been really, really good, and we've managed to get a lot of shots off it and score big goals on it at the right times. It doesn't matter on the scoreline. The guys that go out on the power play have the objective and the desire to try and score a goal. If I'm honest, I think they did a bit of a job on us on the penalty kill for the first, probably in the second period, as you said, when the penalty started rolling. And we switched a few things up in the third period, and I think we had a few chances and maybe shots at the right times, and maybe rebounds just didn't fall our way, or maybe we weren't in the right place to pick them up. But sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and I think we had a lot of possession, and we managed to keep the pressure on them on the power play. It just for whatever reason didn't work tonight. But 5 on 5 for me, I felt like a lot of the players and a lot of things we're trying to do didn't work either. A pass and it just falls off a guy's stick, or not quite in the right place to maybe pick a rebound up, as I said. So it's one of those tonight. I think the fact that we kept pressure on and kept the possession in their zone warranted the chances, and just we weren't as clinical as we have been tonight.
Nathan, just to finish with you, obviously the forwards have been scoring well. You mentioned the D. I thought certainly in the third period Jordan Marr made some particularly important saves, and of course that's what leads to the victory. It's born from defence and net minding as well.
Yeah, it is, and Marzi's been incredible this weekend. I thought in MK he was unbelievable. We came under the cosh a little bit in the last 10 against Milton Keynes, and he made some absolutely huge saves, and he always comes up big for us, and it fills us with confidence as a team that you've got that to fall back on if we're not up to scratch or we're not at our best. So yeah, he's been incredible every week for us so far.
4-1. Thanks for joining us. 4 point weekend, another successful weekend for the Phantoms.